Hi there, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be your general reading for the second half of April 2019. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, and I do tarot horoscopes. And also, every Monday I post a video on a metaphysical topic. The last one was my last in the smudging series, I guess, if you want to call it that. So the playlist to the Metaphysical Monday videos is going to be in the description box below. And with that said, I have a couple more shuffles for you before we get started with your reading. While I'm shuffling, I'm going to let you know that this is a general reading and I connect to energies all over the place. So there will be messages for many different people. So if something doesn't resonate for you, then it might be meant for somebody else. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind for them. All right, one more shuffle. All right. The bottom of the deck is going to determine the overall message for this reading, since we don't have a question to go off. And we have, the star. I think somebody else got the star as their overall energy too. So the star, so something coming to light, something being illuminated, maybe a message that's coming in for you, or something that that you didn't know about before that's going to come to light. Or also it could be that you're taking care of yourself and making yourself kind of the star of the show. So let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. Okay, what messages do we have for Libra? Okay, the Seven of Cauldrons. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, kind of a little bit of overwhelmed, confusion, unable to make a decision kind of energy. So let's see. What else do we have for Libra? King of Rods. Okay. So I feel like maybe there's somebody that's kind of creative in your life, somebody with kind of a masculine energy, a like very passionate, very take no shit kind of person. Could be male, could be female, but something with some strong kind of masculine energies, determined kind of energy, but also a very passionate and maybe even creative person. So let's see where this indecisiveness comes in. What is this Seven of Cauldrons? All right, Four of Swords. So I feel like you're feeling a little bit defensive about something. There's maybe some thoughts, some kind of stability that you're kind of trying to protect right now. There's something that you're good with, but you're kind of not wanting to let somebody in, and it's next to this King of Rods. So it could be this person you're trying to either protect, that you're protective of, or maybe that you're trying to protect yourself from. So let's see, what else do we have for Libra? Ooh. Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah, you're definitely kind of have some trepidation is the word that comes to mind. Not a word that I use very often. So I don't feel like that's coming from me. I think that's coming from spirit, but you're a little bit worried about something. You're feeling not really at ease. Like you think somebody might be kind of shady right now. Like there's someone kind of being a little bit shady. I'm still feeling like it might be this King of Rods, this masculine creative person. Let's see, what else do we have for Libra? The Empress. The Empress. I haven't seen this card in a long time. I feel like you're being you're being nurturing to someone, but you're a little bit worried about it. Definitely there's some nurturing, some mothering, possibly a pregnancy, definitely kind of a birthing process. There's something coming around that you feel you need to nurture, and maybe it's the same thing that you're trying to protect here. Let's see. What? I need more details for Libra. More details. I feel like this is a little bit vague so far. Queen of Cauldrons. Okay, this coming after the Empress. Definitely some nurturing stuff going on. You are maybe nurturing yourself, and that's why you're feeling protective. That is really strongly coming in, that you're really trying to work on yourself, and maybe even get in touch with your feelings a little bit more, and really nurturing yourself. I don't feel like you're nurturing this. I don't think that's what this is. I think this is who you're kind of being defensive about. You're nurturing yourself, and you're trying not to let somebody else kind of ruin it. So yeah, definitely these three cards together to me are suggesting you're working on making yourself feel good. You want to feel good about yourself. You're seeking that light within you. That's what's going on here. You're seeking that light within you, and I feel like maybe this person is what's overwhelming you. He was above this card in the spread, so I feel like he's making you feel like you need to be protecting yourself, or maybe he's the cause of you wanting to kind of seek the light within you. Maybe I feel like maybe this is somebody that is maybe trying to manipulate you in some way. But you are aware. I feel like you are already aware of the situation. Maybe that's why the star came up first. I feel like you have some awareness, and you're working on what you need to do, and what you feel you need to do is take care of yourself. Let's see if we can get some advice for Libra. Advice. Eight of Swords. Okay. I feel like the advice here is to continue shielding yourself off. Usually this kind of usually means that you're having some negative thoughts, but I don't feel that from this card right now. I feel this is more of something that you need to do right now in order to protect yourself, because I feel like that's what's going on here. And I think you're doing the right thing. Continue shielding yourself, and kind of keeping your thoughts to yourself. All right. Any other advice or action for Libra? Ooh, that was a quick shuffle. Lots of swords. We have lots of swords out here right now. We have the Five of Swords, which is kind of a change or a conflict in some way. I feel like somebody's trying to call you out of it. Like this could be you're trying to avoid this conflict. So that you're maybe being guided to step away from the conflict there. So I feel like listening to your guidance and letting it show you where you need to be and what you need to be doing. I feel like this overwhelmed that we got back in the beginning is really more of an indecisive, not really knowing which direction to go, having too many choices to make, too many options, too many forks in the road. But I feel like you're already on a path, and that the cards are saying that you should be staying on this path, and that you to continue doing what you're doing and taking care of yourself and being nurturing to yourself, and not letting whoever, like I'm getting a strong, for a lot of you, there is somebody in your life that's trying to manipulate you, or kind of tell you what to do, or tell you how to be, is what I'm really hearing right now with all the swords in there. Somebody's telling you how to be and how to feel and how to think, and that it's just it's not sitting right with you, and you already know that something's up, but you're having trouble. You're having trouble really telling this person to screw off. Basically, I mean, you are a nurturing person, and you can be a little indecisive at times, but you're coming across as that this indecisiveness is really messing with you right now, because you really want to be taking care of yourself. And I feel like maybe this person or this situation that is making you feel overwhelmed is something that you're already aware of, and something that you it might be the cause of why you feel like you need to go within so much. But you're definitely weary of something. There's some caution that you're taking, but I feel like the guidance is saying that you're on the right. You have the right idea. There is something going on to be cautious about, and the only, not the only, but the best way to deal with that is by taking good care of yourself and being nurturing to yourself. And a lot of times, the best thing we can do for a situation to improve it, because you can't control this other person. Nobody has control over another person. Everyone has free will. And honestly, the best course of action when you're in a situation where you don't like the way somebody else is behaving or treating you is to take care of yourself. You really need to be setting an example for how you want to be treated, and you set an example for how you want to be treated by how you treat yourself, and how you treat other people. Just be more nurturing towards yourself, which it feels like you're already trying to do, but definitely keep making that effort. This was kind of a short reading. It kind of got to the point really quick. But I hope this resonates for you, and I hope that you are taking really good care of yourself. My best wishes to you in the upcoming couple of weeks. Spend some time with yourself. Make sure, I feel like we say often, take good care of yourself, and self-care is important. And I think we need to really be mindful of what we consider self-care. Yes, bubble baths are nice. Yes, meditation is great. But really, self-care is making yourself a priority, not just pampering yourself. Make yourself a priority. Do things that you love to do, and do things for you. Even if that's something as simple as keeping your space clean, or keeping your area tidy, or organizing something that you've kind of let fall to the wayside. But it's something that you do to take care of yourself, to make yourself a priority. I would suggest maybe finding one thing that you want to make more of a habit. If you're somebody who is starting off in the spiritual arena and you want to meditate more often, set yourself an intention to do something every day. Pick one thing to start with. Pick one thing. I want to go for a walk every day. Go for a walk every day. Doing this will show this person or this situation, or even what the universe is throwing at you right now. This sets a tone, and it sets an example that I am a priority. I am important, and what I need and what I want is important. And if you don't show yourself that respect of making it a priority, then nobody else will either. You're setting an example for other people and for the universe that I am a priority, and I take myself seriously, and I take my happiness and my health and whatever it is that you are feeling like you need to get in touch with. Making yourself a priority will show that to whoever sees you, whoever is in your situation that is kind of causing you grief right now. It will show them and the universe that you take yourself seriously, and that they should too. So that's my biggest advice. That didn't really come from the cards, but something that I felt the urge to share with you. Thank you so much for watching your reading this month, this week, this middle of the week. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell for Metaphysical Monday posts. Every Monday I will post a video on a metaphysical topic. The link to the playlist is in the description box below, which I said at the beginning, but just in case you missed it, make sure you check that out. And I will see you in 2 weeks for your first half of May reading. Thank you again for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.